2 on a lead. Got a single 5 left.
Started with Federal Judge. He went a half from the 3/8, really good. I had him right at 48-1. Kind of shut him down after that. Didn't want to do too much with him, but super pleased with how he's doing, and falls well. He gets on the plane Monday morning. He's obviously in the sprint, or will be entered in the sprint. Then we had Saudi Crown. We was looking for a good move from him. He obviously hasn't raced in a little while since Ellis Park. Scratched out of the ACAC and turned in a really good move this morning. By himself, 5/8, and I had 59-3. Good move, galloped out very well. Florent Breesden was very happy with the way he felt and how he's moving, so that was positive. After the break, we had Highland Falls. He breezed in company with Liberal Arts. They were 5/8. Breezed very well. Louis Saez was on Highland Falls. Had a 1:02, out 13 and change. Solid move. Louis breezed him last week. Was really happy with the way he felt and how he was doing, and same this week. So positive, very positive things with him moving forward, and looking forward to giving him an opportunity again at a mile and a quarter.
Saudi Crown, he scratched out of the ACAC with that foot problem. How's the foot done since then? How have you seen him come back around?
It's been good. We sent him over to Lexington. He actually, his work 2 weeks ago was in Lexington. We had a podiatrist working on him, and did a great job. And everything's patched up, looks great. It's holding together. Don't think it'll be an issue, knock wood. And excited about getting him back to the races. He had a break. Didn't really need one. We got him checked out after Dubai. Just thought, with the whole Middle East jinx, they say when they come back, sometimes they're not the same horse. But he seemed to be, and he ran really well at Ellis and got a big figure. And, we liked everything up until, 2 days before the ACAC. We kind of had to, back up. And we had a little issue, and nothing that a little time and work can't fix. And happy with where we are right now. As long as he comes out of it in good order, we'll enter Monday. We'll know. We should know tomorrow how he looks, and plan on flying him out on Monday.
All 3 of those races look wide open this year.
Yeah.
Sprint, dirt mile, classic.
Yeah, I think it's all about getting the trip. You have to, in these type of races, most of the horses are really good and accomplished horses. You gotta. It's very seldom you see a horse win a Breeders' Cup race with a bad trip. So it's all about getting a position. Every horse is different, but it's all about getting the position they need to be in, and everything going smooth and handling everything. And it comes down to once again getting a good ride and handling the ship, the schooling, everything that goes into it.
Federal Judge is lately raced, and he had that big win last time out. How do you think he's going to take that next step forward in a race like the Breeders' Cup?
It's a step up. I mean, obviously this is going to be tougher than the Phoenix, but I think going into it, my initial thoughts, like his speed is his weapon. He's got to get out. He's got to go. We're not going to. We're going to set off a few. That's not going to be our intent here. I don't believe. I think we see the best of him when he's aggressively ridden, and I know there's going to be some other speed in the race, but we're either going to be in front of them or on top of them if we get the opportunity.
And Highland Falls has been really consistent this year. I think he's, 3 wins in 2 seconds? And
yeah, we had off the board. He was 4th in California.
Yeah.
But other than that, he's been super consistent, steady throughout the year. We've, spaced his races. I think at Oaklawn, when he was 2nd in the Oaklawn Handicap, we kind of marked the Jockey Club as our goal this past summer, and how we got there was the blame, and then the race at Monmouth. They ran well at Monmouth, just didn't really get as good a trip as we were hoping for. Kind of got stuck down on the inside and didn't have room to really kick on as quick as he needed to down the lane. But now he's been super consistent, and he seems to be doing as well now as he ever has. I mean, he is a Curlin. They normally get better the more they do, the older they get, and that's what we seem to be seeing from him.
Who do you see as a horse to beat in that race?
It's definitely an international race. I mean, it's got a lot of horses from obviously all over the globe with the Japanese horses, City of Troy, obviously our horses here in America. So I think it's going to be a fun international race. I'm not sure how you can handicap it with horses coming from all over the world, but our intent with him would be to get a good early position. And similar to the Jockey Club, obviously Arthur Stratton is going to be in the race and he's fast, so we'll see how things play out. But it's excited to be part of such a big race, and the horses seems to be doing as well as he's ever done right now.
You mentioned the one off the board finish this year was in California, different track this time, but is there any concern about shipping him back out there?
No, there's no concern. I think he's a seasoned horse now. He was still a little bit lightly raced at that point. Had only won at 2 other than. Ran against seasoned horses like, horses that won 2 had several more starts than he did. So, I think he's definitely improved. He's definitely improved, and he's, more seasoning under his belt, and he understands racing a little more than he did back in March.
Saudi Crown with the 2-turn mile configuration at Del Mar, is that like, you think, just about perfect? I mean, the mile, the 2 turns.
I think it could be, as long as he gets a good early position. I really do believe that. He needs to break running. I think a mile's probably his thing, whether it's 1 turn or 2 turns. I mean, he was running very well at Saudi, going a 1-turn mile and an 1/8 was on the lead to the last 100 yards. But I think that could be a benefit, the 2-turn mile for him, as long as we break and get a good early position.
Doesn't hurt that National Treasure pulled out yesterday either, right?
No, not at all. And I was like I said, I missed just a little bit of time. I'm not concerned with the horse's fitness, but I did miss a little bit of time with him. He had the move there at Keeneland. It was just kind of a little maintenance move to see how he was going to respond to having the foot worked on. He was fine. I brought him back over to Churchill. His work last week was good with liberal arts. I was really looking for a good one today, and we really got it. So, listen, I don't know if it's good enough, but at the end of the day, he's got to step up and do the running. But I feel like we've prepared him to the best of our ability, given what we've had to deal with over the last, say, 6 weeks with him.
And Immersive came out of her work well yesterday.
Yeah, she looked fantastic. She just come off the racetrack. We jogged her today. She'll gallop tomorrow. She'll get her walk day Monday in California. But love the work yesterday and love how she physically looks. I mean, a filly that's run 3 times this year and looks the way she looks. Yeah, we got a lot of confidence in her. She's really good. She's always been good, and looking forward to, hopefully drawing well and getting a good trip.
And you feel as good about her as any of your other 2-year-olds that you've brought to the Breeders' Cup that have won?
Probably so, yeah. I like Juju's Map a lot. She was a Grade 1 winner going in. British Idiom, similar path. But this filly's obviously won 2 Grade 1s, 7/8 at Saratoga, and obviously the race there at Keeneland. So, I'd say she's every bit as good as any of the 2-year-old fillies we've had in the past. We'll see.